Dear learners, present topic is transistor impedance parameters. A transistor is a three-terminal device. It makes four terminals and an input circuit and a output circuit as shown in the figure. There are four variables: input voltage Vi, input current II, output voltage Vo, and output current IO. These are DC voltages and DC currents. For impedance parameters, that is Z parameters, the voltages are taken as functions of currents. That is, input voltage Vi is a function of input current II and output current IO. Similarly, the output voltage Vo is a function of II and IO. Therefore, dVi equal to del Vi by del II, constant IO, dII, plus del Vo del IO, constant II, dIO. Similarly, dVo equal to del Vo by del II, constant IO, dII, plus del Vo del IO, constant II, DIO. This is equation 1 and equation 2. A change in DC voltage is an AC voltage, and a change in DC current is an AC current. That is, dVo, change in DC voltage, it is an AC voltage Vo, small Vo. Change in DC current dI is II, small ii, AC current. Similarly, dVi, it is output DC, change in output DC voltage equal to AC output voltage. Change in DC input voltage is AC input voltage Vi, and DIO, change in output current, DC output current, is an AC output current IO. Then the equation 1 and equation 2 can be written as AC voltage Vi, input AC input voltage Vi equal to Zi II plus ZR IO. This is equation number 3. output AC voltage VO ZF II plus ZO IO, equation number 4. Now ZI equal to del VI by del II, IO constant. It means that del VI by del II, IO constant, that is DIO equal to 0. As IO constant, its change is 0, equal to AC input voltage VI divided by input current II and IO equal to 0. Output AC current IO equal to 0. DIO means IO. Output current IO 0. It means that the output is open. Output circuit, open circuit. In open circuit, current is 0. Therefore, it's a resistance, input resistance with output circuit open. So ZI is called input impedance, open circuit input impedance. It is open circuit input impedance. ZR equal to del VI by del IO constant II, that is del VI del IO DII equal to 0, that is in input AC voltage VI, output AC current IO, II equal to 0. II equal to 0. This is II equal to 0. Here input circuit is open and it is called reverse transfer impedance. ZR is called reverse transfer impedance. Reverse transfer impedance. ZF equal to del VO by del II with IO constant, that is VO by II with constant IO, that is AC output current IO equal to 0. So it is called forward transfer impedance. ZF is forward transfer impedance. Open circuit as I/O equal to 0, open circuit forward transfer impedance. Open circuit forward transfer impedance. And ZO equal to del VO by del II del IO, del VO, del IO, II constant, that is VO AC output voltage, VO AC input current IO, AC output current IO with II 0. It is called open circuit output impedance. Open circuit output impedance. Here ZI, ZR, ZF, ZO, these are Z parameters, that is impedance parameters. Equation 3 and 4 are transistor parameter equations and their equivalent circuit is shown here. VI input voltage, it has two parts, ZIII, ZRIO. This voltage is divided into two parts, ZIII, ZI through which a current II flows, input impedance ZI. And another part of the voltage is ZRIO, output current into reverse impedance ZR. It is a voltage source. Similarly, output voltage ZO IO plus here is also a voltage source which is ZF into II. Thank you.